What's up, fam? It's your girl Ty, and I'm back with another video. So, y'all, this video is gonna be kind of off the wall a little bit. I'm literally in the middle. Well, I was literally um in the middle of. Okay, what the fuck? Hold on, y'all. I got stuff coming up on the screen that's not supposed to be on here. I'm on my tablet right now, which I'm usually never on. I don't even know how to get out of the screen. I gotta get better with this, y'all. Hold on. Okay, there we go. My bad. I hope y'all didn't see that, but if y'all did, this is what it's gonna be. I am not a computer person, as y'all can see. Um, so sometimes when the computer be messed up, it be whatever. I am on the tablet right now because both of my freaking phones storage is completely full because I've been working on so many different projects. But when I tell y'all, I was in the middle of, like I said, trying to handle some business, right? And spirit just kept coming to me with one of my friend names, and it just kept saying her name, kept saying her name. And one thing about me, I know that whenever spirit does that, it's spirit telling me to call that person or see what's wrong, or it's if it's not. Sometimes it's not even necessarily spirit itself; it's that person's spirit team or their ancestors or whoever it may be. So one of my homegirls, and shout out to you, Tippy. I love you to death, baby. If you see this video, I know you don't mind if I use your name. That's why I used it. But they don't know what I'm talking about anyway. And I still don't know what's wrong. But we gonna talk. But anyway, y'all. So spirit was like kept nudging me. I'm in the middle of trying to do stuff for myself for my own business. As if you didn't know, y'all, I'm in the process of launching my own scrub line. This is my scrubs I have on right now. It is called Divine. For the Divine, of course, I already know I'm representing God all the way until the day that I die. And I'm still going to be representing God. Because that's just the God in me. I ain't going to go too deep, but because I've been going down rabbit holes with certain stuff lately. And I've been learning a lot of different things. And, yeah, and God blessed me with a lot of free time lately. So I've been taking advantage of my free time. And how I've been taking advantage of my free time is enjoying it, doing what makes me happy, learning how to be happy, learning how to not overthink. So anyway, y'all, long story short, God kept pulling on me while I'm trying to call people from the banks and stuff and handle my personal business. But I guess God said, okay, now it's time for you to take care of my business, which is the people, you guys, the tribe, our spiritual tribe. So, like I say, I was trying to do something, and God was like nudging me to do something else, give somebody a message. So I was like, you know what? For some reason, I feel in my spirit that God is like saying, do what I want you to do right now. You can focus on that later. So I was like, you know what, Spirit, what's up? What's up? What we doing? What we doing today? So I'm gonna do a general read for y'all. I feel in my heart something about this card is special. The Ace of Wands. Passionate breakthroughs, progress, creativities, releasing your fears, long-term success. I knew it. I knew that somebody needed to hear this message right now. Somebody is worried about the wrong goddamn things, and spirit is on my case, so I can get on your case to let you know God got you. God got you. We're going through some changes right now. It's not feeling comfortable because for so long we was in a certain place, and God is putting us in a different place, in a different atmosphere, in a different season. Something about right now is it's a lot of change happening. You got the Chariot, change once again, but for some reason you feeling you feeling it like you have no control. You're so used to being in control of everything. You're the type of person. I do this a lot too, y'all. I know y'all my spirit team. We are tying ourselves down to our own thoughts, to our own limited beliefs. Us thinking that us going to a new place, a new environment that we're not used to, we're scared. In reality, though, this whole reading, to sum it up, is about fear. You fearing the unknown. You fearing what is God doing in your life? Where are you gonna go? You worrying. I hear spirit saying you are worried about your stability. You are thinking, if I go through this and I do this, will it last? For some reason, Spirit saying you got so comfortable in the season that you forgot that it's seasons after that season. So, for example, we all, come into the world, the school and all that other stuff. But the key is to go to a certain grade. And then the next year, you're supposed to go to the next grade. The next year after that, and eventually you're supposed to graduate. And God is saying that, see, you was getting comfortable in certain grade levels. And you also got comfortable with moving up. But God is saying, but now, and I don't have a card in front of me, but I keep seeing a 9 of Pentacles. Now you're reaching a completion. You're coming towards a completion, Spirit is saying. And that's why, once again, your first card was the Ace of Wands. This is your breakthrough. It's coming. That was your first card that you received. Your first card. The last will be first. Remember that. Remember that. That's what Spirit just told me to tell you. Everything that you harvest, all those seeds that you put in the ground that you forgot about is coming up now. And the reason why you're not feeling this ability or you're feeling uncomfortable with this move, because you got the Chariot card, you definitely moving. You're going somewhere. You're not staying in the same position no more. You are moving. And that move, how you feeling a little bit uncomfortable. It got you a little nervous. It got you a little scared. You're walking into something. You don't know what you're walking into. But God is saying, I need you to walk with me with tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. Walk with faith. Do not let fear hold you back for what God has for you. Because God is saying, I have a table set for you and ready that I've been setting for you for a while now. And I've been sending you messages too. So that when the time comes, you wouldn't be walking by fear. You wouldn't let the voices of fear creep into your mind. You would let the voice of God come in. You would thank God for moving you out of a certain situation, even though you're not sure how you're going to shift into the new one. But thank Him anyway. Stop focusing on your fears and focus on what you want. Focus on what you want to attract, Spirit is saying. You are worrying about the fear. You tied down and feeling worthless. But in this same card that she's tied down and feeling worthless, you got the number 8. The number 8 is eternal. Do you understand that you are eternal? Do you understand the power that you hold is more powerful than you can ever imagine? Release the fear, because you got a breakthrough coming in, honey. It's coming in. And your long-term success, the 7 of Pentacles, it will pay off. But you got to let God move you. The Chariot is ready to go. And when you move with fear, you are allowing more baggage that you don't need to take with you. For some reason, I just thought about Rest in Peace, Aaliyah. I mean, I'm not sure. We all know it may be been some foul play and what happened, but what they said was it was too much luggage on that plane. Do you understand? When you have a ticket from God to go somewhere in that Chariot, right? Because when you're in that Chariot, that's a ticket from God. He's sending you somewhere else. Leave the things that you don't leave behind. Because when you are moving with God, you will never need to carry fear. Never. And that's what Spirit is saying. I know that's why Spirit been nudging me to come on here to talk to y'all. It's somebody that need to hear this message right now. Spirit saying, release the fear. Stop being scared of what's to come or what's coming next. Even if you are a little nervous about it, let that nervous be happy nervous. not anxiety, not fear. Be so anxious that you're walking with God and you don't know where you're going. You're on a journey, but you're on a journey with God. I'm the kind of person, I notice that wherever I go, as far as my workplace, or not even my workplace, just any environments that I step into, and that's why I be careful about who I surround myself with, because I understand that everybody not for me. I know that everybody who smile on my face and say that they cool with me and they love me don't really necessarily give a fuck about me. I get it. I know that my energy irks people sometimes, like literally. But for the people who are on the same frequency as me, because there's levels to this shit. When I come into a room, I shift the energy, and that's what they love about me. People love being around me, the ones that do fuck with me, because of my energy. I'm funny, I'm cool, but I'm real as fuck. I'm a lot of different things. I love to bring happiness to other people. But at the same time, I have a balance with everything. Sometimes people may think I'm 20 years older than my age. Sometimes people may think I'm 20 years younger than my age. It's always people seeing different parts of me. And that's because whatever I bring to the table, I'm always bringing it with love. It's okay. I understand that sometimes people need to be, that little social butterfly, that little bubbly energy. And not like I try to be this. This is just who I am. I project love because I am love. And Spirit is saying, you are the same. So why would you worry about walking into different environments when God is saying you are the light? You be the light. You been the light. And if you are a light of God, when God put you in a room, that's the room you're supposed to be in. When God remove you out of the room, you're no longer meant to be in that room. The time has expired. Everything have an expiration date. Once it's gone, it's gone. Embrace what's to come. Look forward to the fruitful things in your life. Thank God that He's elevating you. He's moving you to a different environment. Because if God is have anything to do with anything of a change, that's a change I want to take. I want to change for the better. I put all my trust. Now, you know how they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. With God, I'm going to put all them eggs in one basket and some more. That's the one basket that I know I'm putting all of in there. I'm going to bet on myself. Because with God, that's what you're doing. You're betting on yourself. If you don't believe in you, who the fuck else going to believe in you? If you don't think that you're that bitch, sorry, I ain't mean to say that bitch, but y'all get what I'm saying. I'm from the hood. If you don't think you're that girl, that chick, and I said I'm from the hood, but still, that's another thing too. Yes, I'm from the hood, but it's okay to realize that you've been saying this thing for so long because you was programmed to talk like that, but it ain't cute. It ain't okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just literally caught myself out in front of y'all. Like, I still have things that I'm working on too. Understand, no one's perfect. But the most important thing that I'm trying to get you to understand is that if you're with God, a lot of things is going to change. You may even start changing the way that you speak, the way that you present yourself, the way that you dress, the way that you talk, the way that you carry yourself. You may feel like I just corrected myself. Yeah, I've been saying that from, oh, you from the hood. It's not okay to, that's an excuse. Is that you? Or is that what you were programmed to be? Is that who you represent? And I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm just, oh, I'm so evolved and I don't talk like this and I don't talk like that. Because I still find myself saying things because I'm a product of my environment. However, before I was a product of my environment, I was a product of God. And that product was a seed. I'm a seed that blossomed. And you are too. God said you giving up. You giving up on yourself and you don't even noticing it. Every time you doubt yourself, every time you allow fear to creep in your mind and make you feel like overthink about what could go wrong, God is saying replace that shit with what could go right. That is what God's saying. Are you self-sabotaging yourself? Stop. You got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Both of those are in reverse. Because you haven't shifted your mind. The way that you're seeing things, the way that you're perceiving things. And at the last but not least, we got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, that Knight of Cups, understand that whenever you see a knight, something is coming in fast. And whenever you see a cup, that's an offer. But it's in reverse. Because God is trying to bring something in fast. It's a good offer because it's from God. Understand that. When a knight comes with a cup, I'm taking it. Because it's coming in fast and it's a cup. That cup is coming to me to refill my body, my mind, body and soul. God is replenishing that for you. God is trying to give you something to put you in a better position. And I hear Spirit saying, stop holding the sword up. It's like you keep feeling like you got to protect yourself from something. And God is saying, this is a gift. This is not that. The thing that you thinking it is, that fear, that overthinking and wondering, should I really do this or not? God saying, this ain't that. It ain't that. This is a gift. You're a little nervous because you so used to being the one that's giving. And now God is saying, now it's time for you to receive. And you're so used to being in defense mode and always looking over your shoulder, not knowing who to trust. And God is saying, but this right here, baby, this you can trust. So, y'all, my allergies messing with me. I know it's starting to run a little bit. Like I said, I was literally in the middle of doing something, but Spirit just kept saying, please get on here. Like, leave a message. Like, literally, like, kept nudging me and bugging me. So I'm like, okay, Spirit. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Spirit is saying run down the cards real quick. So let me do that real quick. So your first card was the Ace of Wands. God is saying you got new opportunities coming in. He wants you to feel encouraged about that. Because understand that your energy, your frequency that you're vibrating on is how you communicate with the universe. So when you are communicating, you know, something that's not, how can I explain this? Imagine someone trying to give you a gift, right? And the whole time they're trying to give you a gift, you got this unit on your face like you mad. And that person gonna feel like, well, maybe she don't want this gift. You know what I'm saying? When you give someone a gift, you expect them to be happy about that gift, because who don't like gifts? Literally, men and women, if you're a man, everybody like gifts. But Spirit is like, what I'm saying, Spirit is showing me is like, he's giving you this gift and you is mad as hell. You mad, you confused, you don't know what to do. Like you trying to, it's like God is saying, you don't even know if you want to take the gift or not, God is saying. And God is saying, take this gift. This is your warning message right here. This is your confirmation. Do not self-sabotage yourself. You literally had that on one of your cards. Like, which one was it? Which one was it? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Self-sabotage. And it's also talk about your finance, literally. Like, somebody don't want me to get this message out either because I'm tripping on my words, but it's gonna come out either way. But yeah, somebody don't want that, and that's probably what it is. Because somebody know that you got a new opportunity coming in, right? Thank you, Spirit. And because they know the new opportunity coming in, they don't want you to go anywhere. They want you to stay in this same situation where you're stagnant. Spirit is saying it's no longer time. You have done the work. You have served God. And the thing about God, God will put you in certain environments and he'll keep you there for a certain amount of time until that time is up. And the time is up. And God is saying, if you choose to stay in this situation, Spirit is saying you're choosing to self-sabotage yourself. I'm not saying that something dramatic is going to happen, something bad is going to happen, but you will continue to have your energy drained because God sees that your energy is getting drained. That's why you had a night. That's why you had that night of cups coming in, but it's in reverse because you're not seeing what it is, seeing it for what it is. God is trying to bring you in a cup. And people want you to refuse that cup. Understand that. People is praying for your downfall. People want you to not see. People are literally, I hear Spirit say, people mad right now because it's you and not them. So they want you to stay behind because they want you to stay in that same motherfucking crowd in the bucket with them. That's what they want. And I just found out from one of my other channels that I listen to. I never knew this either. I love some crowds. I'm from Florida. But I never knew that when you put crowds in a bucket, they said you don't have to worry about a crowd crawling out because if one crowd try to get out, the rest of the crowd in that bucket will pull it down. And if it tries again, the crowd will break its leg so it won't get out. So, do that sound similar to you? Because you got somebody in this environment that you have outgrown that don't want you to leave. But if you listen to that and not listen to God, you will allow yourself to be in the same cycle that God says you have completed. It's no reason for you to be here anymore. God said, I'm elevating you. And I know it may be a little scary to move on to a new environment that you're not used to, but God is saying, it's time to go. It's time to go. Give up control. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, God is saying, let go and let God. Let go and let me lead you. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. The Queen of Pentacles. Don't do that. We want to be upright with the Queen of Pentacles. Not in reverse. Not in reverse. I always like to point out my reverse cards because I have a strong belief that if you focus on the upright, the ones in reverse will come along with it too. So with the upright, we got the Ace of Wands. You having a breakthrough. You using your skills, your creativity, the things that you gained throughout your years to put you in a better position. We got in the upright feeling powerless. We need to shift that to power. It's a mental thing. Understand that. And then in the upright, we also got long-term success. So we got success coming in. We feeling powerless right now, but like I said, we're going to change that, right? And we also have a breakthrough coming in. Now, with those three that I just named, now I'm going to go over the four in reverse. And these are the things that we're going to shift, right? And understand that the main shift at the bottom here is up. It's in the upright. So I ain't talking about it up here in the reverse card. It's in the upright, but in the upright, it's showing you. This is your energy right now. That is why your energy is stagnant. First of all, you got your eyes covered. You don't know what direction to go in because you're listening to that person, you listen to this person, and God is saying, don't listen to nobody but me. I gave you this offer. I gave you this opportunity. So go with that. Don't go with nothing else. People going to tell you stuff sometimes to get you off track. Everybody ain't for you. Even those who pretend to be, sometimes you have to be able to use your tunnel vision. Like I spoke about in that last video before, we're going through a tunnel. It's dark. The farther you get in that tunnel, the darker it's going to get. The more flies and mosquitoes and all those things biting you. You don't know who to trust or what to do. Sometimes we get so scared we stop. We want to turn around and go back. It hurts too much. It's too scary. The God is saying no. Keep going. That's what they want you to do. All those people who whispering in your ear, telling you this and telling you that, God is saying, don't listen to them. Keep going. Because you got something coming in fast. The Knight of Cups is coming in for you. So keep going. Because what they want you to do is they want you to be so fearful that your cup is depleted. And you turn back around and God is saying, nope, keep going. Because at the end of that, I got another cup for you. Okay? You know, God got chariots coming in for you. He got the knights coming in for you fast. You got the knight after the chariot. So not only do you have something coming in with the chariot, it's coming in fast, Spirit is saying. But right now you got a chariot and a knight coming in reverse. So it's supposed to be coming in fast, but you got to come in slow because you got to shift how you feel about what you're receiving. Don't take a gift and look at this person like you want to fight when they're giving you a gift. Receive that gift with love. Not with worry, not with anxiety, not with overthinking, not with thinking about what Tom, Dick, and Harry said and what if this don't work out and what if this, God is saying, and what if it do? And what if they're wrong? And if I had to choose over them and God, I'm going to always choose God. I don't even give a damn who them is. It don't even matter. In reality, does it? Did they give you this opportunity? God did. God knows your heart. God knows what you're doing when no one's watching. And those things that you have been doing. All those nights and days and years and months that you spent crying, working so hard trying to make a way for you and your kids and you and everybody else connected to you. God seen those. God seen you in your dark moments, in your weakest moments. God seen you when you was by yourself. And those very things that you prayed for, God is giving to you right now. So, please understand that God stopped me from doing what I got to do for myself to come on here because he loved you that much. The very thing that I'm doing for myself is something that God gave me. And I'm watering it right now. And God is saying the same way God is watering my seed, God is saying, I don't water yours. And I can see a flower run out of the concrete. But for some reason, God said, you're not seeing it. Maybe because you think it was concrete, you didn't think it was going to come. Maybe you thought it needed to have dirt. But God is saying all it needed to have was you and me. And I know it's been a while. But I still heard your prayer. I still know your heart. Did you think I wasn't going to bless you? Did you think that all these people that you see around you, did you think that I was only going to bless them and not you? What made you think that you wasn't qualified? It may took a little longer because I was using you in certain places to build you, to groom you into the person that I knew you would become. And when you reach that person, I'm going to send you in another environment. Because the same way I evolved you in that old environment, I'm going to evolve you in a new environment too. And God is saying, I can't use you in this new environment unless you allow me to use you. Even if you go in with a negative mindset, that's not allowing God to use you. The way that I can use you, I put you in that environment. You go in that environment with a positive attitude, knowing that if God brought me here, it was a reason for me to be here. The same way that I stopped doing what I was doing, I came on here, and yes, I was like, oh my God, God, I'm trying to do this, but what I'm trying to do doesn't matter. And that's what God is trying to get you to see. The bigger picture is what God is trying to do with you. Because the way that God works, he can do a lot of things with you at once. But first you have to be open. First you have to be open. Excuse me, I just burped. To allow God to do that. Think about it again. When somebody give you a gift, if you're showing them that you're angry about receiving the gift, that person might not want to give you again. They're not sure if you wanted the gift now. Do you want the gift or not? Because God is not going to sabotage you. You are, by choosing the wrong choice. Everything in life is about a choice, a decision. Sometimes we feel like we're scared to make a choice because we don't know if it's the right choice or not. Because we see it so comfortable in making the same choices over and over again in the same environments over and over again. And God is saying, how can I pull you out of the environment if you're choosing to stay? How could God have used me right now, this very moment, to give you this message if I chose to stay in the frequency where I was at and say, I'm not doing that. I'm going to worry about myself right now. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. And I'm going to be real with y'all. It's a lot of shit I don't fucking know right now. With this new scrub thing and online shop, I don't know what the fuck like, I'm learning every single day. I was on YouTube last night trying to learn how to do the freaking Shopify page because I'm thinking to myself, well, should I pay somebody? But if I pay somebody, then what about when I want to do some tweaks to add something to my page? I'm going to have to keep paying them. Do I want to keep paying them? No, I don't. So I got to learn a lot of skills that I don't know. And I literally just told y'all I came on here, something was showing up on this screen. I'm on my tablet today. I didn't even know how to take it off. It's okay. You see what I'm saying? And I'm sharing this, and I don't even know why Spirit said, because I need you to know that they're going through the same thing you're going through. Like, yes, like I'm sharing this because I want y'all to know, like, I don't have it all figured out either. I know I come on here and I tell you, I probably feel like, well, look at Ty, like she always, but I don't have it, y'all. I'm literally learning as I go too. I still literally sometimes study my tarot cards because I feel like, yeah, I know how to read cards and read energy and stuff, but I still want to know everything. Like, it's other tarot readers out here who's way better than me. I'm not just a tarot reader. It's so many things about us that we are. And sometimes we can, like I say, fear hold us back. That's what's been holding me back. I've been procrastinating with this business for so long because of fear. In reality, that's what it's been. A little bit it been financial reasons too, but a lot of times I feel like sometimes we think we're going through a financial problem. That ain't even really a problem that we're going through. That's just put that on hold real quick for her because she ain't ready yet. You see what I'm saying? When God operates off energy. When he feel like something is too big for you at that moment and you're not ready for something that he know is destined for you, he ain't giving it to you then. That's why we in certain environments, because he's using those environments to test us. How are you going to act under pressure? How are you going to react? Are you going to stay in an environment that's not for you? How much do you respect yourself? Do you know who you are? Do you know the power that you hold? Do you walk in buildings and give your power away? Or do you walk in the building and they know, oh yeah, that's her. She's the one. He's the one. Because you are. Don't nothing make you. You make it. You don't need a job. The job needs you. So walk in that bitch every day knowing with your head up high. They need me here. Because God put me here for a reason. And when God puts you places, understand, a lot of people don't even understand what it really is there that you're there for. They think it's for a job, but when you move with God, it's more than just a job. It's more than just a job. You may here to complete your final test. You may be here because you completed that last test in the last season and God is putting you in a new environment. You may have been the student in the last environment, now you're the teacher. When you're working with God, you always getting used. You got to always be open to change. Shit gonna change all the time. But you got to be able to go with the flow, just like the trees. Just keep going with the seasons. Because you know at the end of the day, it's going to rain. It's going to snow. It's going to be a lot of other shit. Hey, it's going to be a couple people that are trying to cut you down. But we still stand strong with God. God is the root. We are the seed. When God planted us, No one's seen that. But they seen that root though. Nobody seen that seed when it was all dirty down there in the ground. But they gonna see you blossom. But the only way they gonna see it is if you allow yourself to blossom with God. You gonna stay down there as a seed and say, "Oh God, you're blossoming too much." And God is the roots. God, the roots is already rooting. And you sitting back here as a seed, scared to go along with the roots, and the root is just sprouting that way. And you like this. Should I go? Where is they going? I never been up there before. I'm still in the dark down here. I ain't never seen that much light before. Oh my God, they going above the ground? How do they get over the concrete? God is saying, just go. Okay? I got you. You are that flower that grew out of the concrete. You don't understand. A lot of people don't understand either. And that's why I need you to lean on my understanding God is saying right now. Not your own and not others. Because that's not going to help you right now. Lean on God. God understanding. I know it seems like it's a lot. It's heavy to let all that go. And God is saying, but I got it. I got it. And the same thing that we think is heavy, God is saying, that's lightweight to me. That's lightweight. And that's why I keep sending you these messages to steer you in the right direction. Because what God has for you, you're going to feel like it's a miracle. What God has for you, God's going to say, I'm going to put you in position where when you tell your story, you're going to talk about me. God damn. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cuss y'all, but I just get so overwhelmed sometimes when God talks. It's like when he talked to me to give y'all messages, sometimes it just touched my heart because it's like I know that God is using more. I know that God is working on y'all life the same way he working in my life. And it's like God always have a way of bringing us in that dark place by ourselves all alone. And then when we come out of that dark place all by ourselves in that tunnel and we release that fear, you feel like it was magic. You feel it's something that I can't even explain. It's a feeling that you get inside when you know it was nobody but God. Because only you know what you said to God in those dark moments. Only you know everything that you've been through from all the way to your childhood. Don't nobody know your full story but you. And don't no one know how that feel but you. And everything that you shared with God, and even the things that you didn't share with God, because God knows. When God bring you out of that, God is saying, I'm going to allow you to share your story. And you're going to get a glory to God. And God is saying, that's why I do things the way that I do things. Because I know that when it's all said and done, when they get out that tunnel, they're going to know the only person who had me in that tunnel was God. And that's how we know that God is real. So that's all I have for you guys. Y'all really just touched my heart. I got to pray for y'all today. Not that I don't pray for y'all all the damn time anyway, but it's just, I know what y'all going through right now. I literally just got done going through this feeling that y'all going through right now. I literally just got out of it. Like, literally. So, I know it's hard sometimes for us to show up every day as our higher self and know who the fuck we are. But God has said, I'm going to keep reminding you. God has said, I'm going to keep reminding you until you not forget. Wow. I'm looking at this card too. I was just about to put the cards up as what was on the top real quick, y'all, was the page of wands and inspiration. New ideas, eye opening. Something's coming in good. Trust me. Just trust in your intuition, God is saying. Because you know, within deep inside, you really know what's for you, but you're scared. And God is saying, it's okay. I got you. So I love you guys so freaking much. I really hope that this channel message reached the right person that it was meant to reach. And if you guys are in the health field, I am opening up, launching my new scrub business called Divine Scrubs once again. If you guys are interested in purchasing some scrubs, leave a comment below. I will try my best to get back with you and we can make arrangements. Right now I'm doing pre-sales for $35 for a set until I actually launch it. So you guys are my family too. So I wanted to put that out there and let you guys know what I'm working on. But that's about it. I guess I'm going to get back to being busy again. And I love you guys. And so do Spirit.